So great to see you, Paige, from Advantage Athletic on the Queensway. Uh, First of all, summer going good?
Yes, it's been awesome.
You and your family, I'm sure, got out and did lots of fun things, but now it's September. It's time to get back to work. And my question for you today is sciatica. What is it? What happens to our bodies when that affects us?
So, sciatica is definitely something that I see a lot in the clinic. The sciatic nerve runs from our low back all the way down to our foot. So, sciatica is kind of a general term for anything affecting the sciatic nerve. So, a lot of the reasons that we get that sciatic pain, some people call it like a burning pain, some people will get numbness, maybe an electric kind of feeling, but definitely quite uncomfortable. Depending on the severity. But people will get that most likely because they have something compressing that nerve. So whether that's a muscle, most commonly the piriformis muscle that runs kind of along our glutes, or uh, as we age, we get something called degenerative disc disease. So it could be compressing on the nerve that way, herniated disc. There can be lots of reasons for sciatica, but most people describe that pain like starting in their bum and radiating down towards their leg. Um, we in the clinic will treat that often, as I said, and mostly working on the muscles that are going to tighten up to try and protect the back, trying to protect the hips. So we're trying to loosen those muscles up and then giving everyone a home strengthening program to try and take some pressure off of that nerve.
Does it sort of go from your back to your hip to your knee to your foot? Like, does it follow
Yes,
that progression? Okay. So it
usually, yes.
worsens. Okay.
And I do find too, as we are like helping people get better, their pain will, often radiate backward. So instead of
Oh.
going down from the knee, they'll be like, okay, now it doesn't hurt in my knee anymore. Now it's back just to my hip. So it kind of works its way back up to the spine, is what I found.
And that can be from overuse, correct, too, as well? Like
Definitely,
your
like
back
thinking
or
summer wise, a ton of people, bent over in the garden, putting a
right.
lot of stress on glutes and hamstrings. That'll really cause a sciatic issue to flare up.
So stretching is
Prolonged sitting,
yeah, so stretching is really important again to make sure
definitely.
that you do that before you do your gardening or your running
Yeah,
or whatever. Uh
everything.
does it get worse as you age, or is it again, you got to build the strength around it in your back, right, to protect it?
Yeah, definitely build the strength to protect. I would say, unfortunately, everything gets worse as we age. So, yes, it's one of those
Wait a
things
minute.
too.
You're supposed
But
to bring
doesn't
me
mean it's
good
not
news.
fixable.
Well, and so when we come to you and we need treatment for this, so what can you give me? I know you sort of touched on it, but what would you do? Like, do you have to loosen that back up?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, home program is number one. So sending our patients home with strengthening and stretching exercises. And then I would be really focused on loosening up the hip, low back, glute area to all try and free up that nerve, if you will.
How long can it last?
It can last continuous if we don't go ahead and get some help for it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I always give people like the 2 week rule. If your injury's not, excuse me, if it's not getting better in 2 weeks, then it's time to seek help.
Okay. So they can get a hold of you. Can they book online still? How do we go
Yes.
about that?
Yeah. Book online, text or call, email, anyway.
Advantage Athletic
Yeah.
Therapy, Queensway. It's great to see you. I know I'm eating up all your day off, and I apologize, but thanks for doing this. Have a great
Thank
end of
you.
summer.
You as well.